Picture this. A player steps up in training, ball on the spot, no crowd, no noise. He smashes it top corner 10 times in a row. Fast forward to a real match. Same player, same spot, same ball. He blasted over the bar. What changed? The distance didn't. The goal didn't shrink. So why do professional footballers, players who practice penalties thousands of times, suddenly forget how to walk in a straight line and kick a ball? That's exactly what we're breaking down today. Why penalties feel like a video game in practice but feel like defusing a bomb in a real match. Let's start with the obvious one. Pressure. In practice, missing a penalty means nothing. Maybe a teammate laughs at you. That's it. You reset and try again. In a match, especially a big one like a World Cup knockout game, missing means something completely different. It means your team could lose. It means millions of people watching you mess up. It means headlines the next morning with your face on them. Here's the wild part. Scientists have actually studied this. When athletes are under high pressure, their brain shifts from automatic movement to conscious movement. Basically, your brain stops trusting your muscles and starts micromanaging them, and that's when things fall apart. Think of it like typing. You don't think about where the letters are, your fingers just know. Now imagine someone says, if you make one typo, you lose everything. Suddenly you're staring at the keyboard like you've never touched one in your life. That's a footballer's brain during a penalty. Now let's talk about something even sneakier. Time. In practice, a striker takes the penalty whenever he feels ready. Real matches don't work that way. The referee blows the whistle. Now there's a clock in the player's head. He has to wait for the whistle, walk to the spot, and then execute, all while 11 other players and thousands of fans are watching every step. That walk from the halfway line to the penalty spot can feel like a mile. Players have said it's the longest walk in football, and during that walk, the brain does something dangerous. It starts predicting failure. Here's a fact that surprises a lot of people. Studies on penalty kicks show that players who take longer than they normally would before striking the ball are statistically more likely to miss. Hesitation is basically a preview of doubt. Now add another twist. The goalkeeper. In practice, there's usually no goalkeeper or a friendly one who barely tries. In a real match, the goalkeeper's entire job in that moment is psychological warfare. Watch closely next time. Before the kick, keepers wave their arms, bounce on the line, stare directly into the shooter's eyes. This isn't random, it's a tactic. They're trying to break concentration, delay the shot, or bait the striker into changing his mind at the last second. Some goalkeepers even research penalty patterns before matches. They study which direction a player usually shoots, so when a striker steps up, he's not just kicking a ball, he's playing a mental chess match against someone trying to get inside his head. Now here's something most fans don't think about: fatigue. Practice penalties happen when players are fresh. Match penalties, especially in the 90th minute or during a shootout after extra time, happen when a player's legs are exhausted and his heart rate is through the roof. Fatigue doesn't just slow your legs down, it messes with fine motor control, which is exactly what you need for precision. That's why you sometimes see elite players, guys who never miss in training, skying the ball completely over the crossbar in real games. And finally, the crowd. Tens of thousands of people screaming, flashing cameras, rival fans waving their arms behind the goal trying to distract the shooter. In practice, it's silent. In a real match, it's controlled chaos. So let's bring it all together. Penalties look simple. Walk up, kick the ball, score. But in reality, it's a battle between pressure and instinct, patience and hesitation, mind games with the goalkeeper, physical exhaustion, and an entire stadium trying to shake your confidence. That's why practice penalties and match penalties are basically two different sports wearing the same uniform. Next time you watch a shootout and see a player miss what looks like an easy kick, you'll understand exactly what's happening in his head. If this made penalties make a lot more sense, hit subscribe. There's a lot more football explained the simple way, right, her?